Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, March 13th, 2015 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is I am a revolutionary simply by allowing my flow. Happy Friday the 13th. I just want to point out that I really like the number 13, and I think Fridays that happen to be the 13th are magical days. So, 13 is the number of the great goddess. There are 13 moon cycles in a year. Women go through their cycle often 13 times in a year. It is a Fibonacci number. Let's see. The Virgin of Fatima actually appeared on the 13th day, 6 months in a row. So it's a beautiful number. And if you find yourself struggling with any old superstitions holding on from, childhood or anything, it's time to see how Friday the 13th can be magical for you. And aiding in this magic today, we actually have Jupiter in Leo at 13 degrees with a yod, which is a finger of God pointing at Jupiter. And Jupiter in Leo is all about opening up our heart. And the number 13 in astrology is the Uranus number of revolutionizing and evolving. So, allow 13 to open your heart today and, see what happens. And then speaking of the revolution, evolution energy, we have the sun at 22 degrees today. And so that is the final Uranus number of Pisces. And it starts the day, it's like half a day will be in that energy. So it's time to shift. It's time to shift our reality. It's time to shift how we're living. Long hair, don't care. Mahalo over there is shifting what is on my table to make it better for him. But speaking of 22, so the sun and the moon are going to come and square each other. The sun in Pisces, which is allowing our flow, finding the mystic, allowing miracles to come in, and releasing. Pisces, we're finishing up the final sign of the year. And then the moon. The moon is in Sagittarius, which is focused on expanding and bringing infinite possibilities into our feelings and emotions. And they're going to be squaring each other. A square between two mutable signs, Sagittarius and Pisces, is usually not quite as bad because mutable signs do like to flow. But what I want to point out with this, and part of this revolution, Sagittarius and Pisces both kind of like to be accommodating. And sometimes will accommodate, I know this, being a Sagittarius, will accommodate so much that they undo themselves. They say yes when their body is screaming no. And so I encourage you, if you're one of those yes people and your body's like, take care of yourself, no. I encourage you with this energy today to be able to say no. Marie for Leo, I'm taking B school now, started. She has a thing that says, get on the no train. And feel in for you. And recognize that if you're saying yes, even though your body is saying no, you're stepping in for the universe. You don't have to be the hero of every situation. You can always let somebody else who gets the yes step in when you have the no. So I think that's one of the best things that you can do today is allow your personal flow rather than feeling the need to dive in. And we still have this Grand Trine and Fire going on. The Grand Trine and Fire can very much be like, I'm diving in, without even listening. So tune in and listen to you. Besides that, which I think will actually help you tune in and listen to you, the moon will actually be trine Venus in Aries. And Venus in Aries is learning. Venus rules Libra, which likes to also be harmonious and will like, let me help you, I can help you, But Venus in Aries is like, oh wait, maybe I need to help myself. So the moon will be expanding that vibration there. And again, it's at 25 degrees, which is a 7. So that is the number of spirit, allowing spirit to do what spirit needs to do. So I think that's really beautiful. The moon is going to be shifting into Capricorn this evening. So, that's late in the evening, probably happening right before we change into tomorrow. So you don't really have to worry about that. That'll be coming tomorrow. Also coming tomorrow, Saturn in Sagittarius is going retrograde. And Saturn will be moving out of Sagittarius and back into those final little degrees of Scorpio, just to let any of those last little remaining things that need to be released be seen and released. So, we may, I feel, probably because it's my sign, but with Saturn in Sagittarius, about to go retrograde, I'm kind of feeling lost in my direction, not really sure where to go. Tune in, find your flow, and recognize that you don't have to be in forward motion in every single moment. Sometimes it's okay to stop and tune in and see what's going on. So I pulled 2 cards. The first card I pulled was receptivity, and I love this, especially with Friday the 13th and Mercury newly in Pisces. Receive those signs from the universe, receive that energy from the universe, be in that flow. The other card that I pulled was Thunderbolt, and I think when you are receiving and in that flow, there may be some things that it's time to go. And this is that Uranus energy. We're moving into this final Pluto-Uranus square. So this is definitely happening. Aid yourself by receiving whatever needs to be. And I remind you, one of my favorite mantras, let what needs to come, come. Let what needs to go, go. Be your revolutionary self by allowing that to happen. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.